variety show.
What on earth is that?
Oh, isn't it like Britain's Got Talent?
I love TV.
Oh, did you see this year they had a sword swimmer on?
Yeah. I'll have to swallow his stones.
Okay. Well, they're not as good as they used to be, though, are they? Variety act, you know, like Jimmy Shuffle and all that.
Bruce Force.
Oh,
Nice to see ya.
To see you, lads.
It was nice to see him.
Well, back when he had his own teeth.
But none of us are on the teeth anymore.
We should show them.
Give him a taste of real. Stay down here. Right, ready? Mabel, why'd you do that?
I was trying to make it dramatic, they look bored.
I didn't do that. Sit down. Oh, I murder a cup of tea. I have murdered someone for a cup of tea.
Right, I'm sitting over here.
Sorry, ladies. You just can't keep it in anymore. What'd you have for tea?
Oh, it's like a release of tension when you sit down, it just all lets go. We're definitely not as young as we used to be.
Back in the old days, we had a choice of men, didn't we, loves? Yeah. The army, the navy, and the air force. I had all three at once. Yeah. They all died in the war, though.
That reminds me of my Freddie. We used to go for long walks, night and day. On Sunday, we used to sit together and listen to the Archers Omnibus. We used to eat dinner together every night. Oh, I miss him. I miss his long tongue and his fluffy ears. Oh, I miss that dog so much.
Mabel, I thought you were talking about your husband.
Oh no, he's still alive. Don't even talk anymore.
That reminds me of my Freddie.
Your friend?
Oh, no, your Freddie.
Yeah, my friend.
My Bobby.
Oh, your Bobby.
Left me for a younger model. She was only 82.
82?
What I'd give to be that young.
I read somewhere the other day that you spend 3 years of your life on the toilet.
No.
Yeah, you could do so much in that time. You could learn Portuguese.
Or the piano.
Oh no.
Yeah, who would want to play the piano? But what about Dot? Yeah, she's 92.
What was that noise? Something. Oh,
Sorry, ladies, that was my new watch. My grandson got it for me.
what does it do?
I don't know.
What did that noise mean?
I don't know. I tried to get him to teach me the lingo, but I just don't get it.
It's like Portuguese.
What is it with you and Portuguese?
It reminds me of being young when someone loved me.
You know what, ladies? We should stay for the rest of the show.
Oh, yeah, let's stay.
You, young chap, let me take a look at that program.
Oh, thank you.
What's next? It's magic.
Magic.
Yorgerson and Yorgerson.
Oh, didn't you used to have a magical boyfriend?
Yeah, he was truly magical.
You, boy in the front.
Yes. Come here. Come here!
We do not have all day, boy.
Say hello to the nice people now.
What is your name, boy?
Gregory. His name is Gregory. Gregory, please choose a card. Good choice. Place on top of deck. Watch as deck gets cut. Now with the power of one click, a card in the deck has become red. Now, Gregory, do you remember your card? Yeah? What was it?
Speak up, boy.
That one, yeah? For our next trick, I'll be handing it over to my brother/lover/cousin, Jorgensen.
Thank you, Jorgensen. We will once again need another volunteer. Please, don't be shy.
Who takes your fancy, Jorgensen?
Young girl in the back, please stand. Yes, you.
Choose a card. Good.
Show the
the audience. Good. Say when. Please. Do you remember your card? Do you remember his card? Yeah. Good. Give the deck a shuffle. Fancy. Jorgensen, please
Yes.
explain.
First, I must do the Swedish shuffle.
The Swedish shuffle.
You take a lot of cards and you flip. Then you take more cards and you flip. Then you take more cards, you flip. More cards and you flip. Thank you. Just like so. Then with all the deck mixed up, I
Like
make
your economy.
we take one card. And with magical powers,
Oh!
all the cards are facing one way.
Oh!
Your card.
Strike again! Now I bet you all been wondering, what is this red box?
Yeah?
Yeah. It's from IKEA. We made it ourselves. And it is magic. It makes people act like the little Allen keys in your IKEA set, and by that I mean they disappear. Jorgensen,
Yes,
please
boss.
step inside the box. As you can see, Jorgensen is in the box. I am now sealing him in. He shall disappear with the power of dance. Please, everyone, on your feet. That's good. Yeah. We begin by stomping our feet. In time, English people have more time. Swing the arms. A countdown from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jorgensen, they did not stomp hard enough.
Jorgensen, you have disappointed us all.
Try again,
Let's
Jorgensen.
try again. On your feet, yeah. When your heart starts with the stomping of your feet. This time, move your hands down and clap. A countdown to 5, wasn't hiding behind the curtain. I can show you now. He is not. Obviously, no disappearing trick is complete without a reappearing. So that shall happen now. Do you know how to make things reappear? You do nothing. And he's here. And he's here. Okay, maybe we need to do something. On your feet. This time, move your heads first. That's right. Lift, right, and stop your feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jorgensen, I'm going to be so lonely at night in the caravan. I used to dress him like a girl and spoon him. Where is he? I need him. Jorgensen, why? Jorgensen. We have been the great Jorgensen and Jorgensen. Thank you. I think it's some dirty English girl singing a song from the musical Fiket.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you.
Dearest, darlingest Mumsy and Popsicle.
My dear father.
There's been some confusion over rooming here at Shiz. But of course I'll care for Nessa. But of course I'll rise above it. For I know that's how you want me to respond. Yes, there's been some confusion, for you see my roommate is unusually and exceedingly peculiar, and altogether quite impossible to describe.
Blonde.
What is this feeling so sudden and new?
I felt the moment I laid eyes on you.
My pulse is rushing, my head is reeling, my face is flushing. What is this feeling? Fervid as a flame. Does it have a name? Loathing, unadulterated loathing for your face, your clothing. Let's just say I love it all. Every little trait, however small, makes my very flesh begin to
variety show, we're going to introduce to you a little tradition we like to do called the Mexican Wave. We made it up ourselves, it's called the Mexican Wave. You might be thinking, why Mexican? One time, a very long time ago, we got exceptionally pissed at Las Iguanas, and because it was a Mexican restaurant, we called the wave we did the Mexican Wave! Don't panic, we will demonstrate just how to do it, okay? So we don't do it at the same time, we do it in order. So we're going to just demonstrate quickly, okay? So ready, 1, 2, 3. Woo! Woo! On the count of 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo! Excellent. Brilliant. Well done, everybody. What's wrong, Carol? I don't think it was really good enough, was it? I thought it was really good. Maybe I really did. I think that did really well. Except for that man right there. Minimum wage for you to do a lackluster wave. Lackluster wave. On the next round, if you don't contribute properly, I will whip out your still beating heart, put it in front of your face, and let the light die out of your eyes. Still beating heart. Got it? Okay, we're going to start this side and end this side. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Oh, that was amazing! Now on to our next act. We have a lovely lady coming in called Debbie to talk to you guys about some very important matters. Okay? My vagina's angry. It is. It's pissed off. My vagina is furious and it needs to talk. It needs to talk about this shit. It needs to talk to you. I mean, what's the deal? An army of people out there thinking up ways to torture my poor, gentle, loving vagina? Spending their days constructing psycho products and nasty ideas to undermine my pussy? It's called vagina, motherfuckers. I mean, all this shit. They're constantly trying to shove up us and clean us up, stuff up us, make it go away. Well, my vagina's not going away. It's pissed off and it's staying right here. Like tampons. I mean, what the hell is that? A joy wad of fucking cotton stuffed up there. I mean, why can't they find out how to suddenly lubricate a tampon? As soon as my vagina sees it, it goes into shock. It closes up, it says, forget it. You need to work with the vagina. Introduce it to things, prepare the way. That's what foreplay's about. You've got to convince my vagina, seduce my vagina, engage in my vagina's trust. You can't let her go with a fucking cotton, can you? Then, there's those exams, right? Who thought them up? There's got to be a better way to do those exams. Why the scary paper dress that scratches your tits and crunches when you lie down, so you feel like a wad of paper someone threw away? Why the rubber gloves, the flashlight all up in like Nancy Drew working against gravity? Why the Nazi steel stirrups, the mean cold duck clips they shove inside you? My vagina's angry about those visits. It gets defended weeks in advance. It shuts down, won't relax. Don't you just hate that? Excuse me, can you relax your vagina? Relax your vagina. Why? My vagina's not stupid. Relaxion's cold duck clips inside it? I don't think so. I mean, why can't they find find some lovely silk purple velvet, wrap it around me, and lay me down some cotton spread. Put on some friendly pink or blue gloves, warm up the duck lips, work with my vagina. But no, more tortures. Dry wads of fucking cotton, cold duck lips, and thong underwear. And that's the worst, thong underwear. Moves around all the time, get stuck in the back of your vagina, real crusty butt. Vaginas, they're meant to be loose and wide, not held together. That's why girdles are so bad. They should make something to give us comfort, something to give us pleasure. But they won't do that, will they? They hate to see women having pleasure, particularly sexual pleasure. I mean, make a nice pair of soft cotton underpants with a French tickler built in. Women would be coming all day long, coming in the supermarket, coming on the subway, coming happy vaginas. They would be able to stand it, seeing as energised, not taking shit, hot, happy vaginas. If my vagina could talk, it would talk about itself, like me. It would talk about other vaginas. It would even do vagina impression. It would wear Harry and Winston diamonds. No flavour, just that. Draped in diamonds. My vagina wants to travel. It doesn't want a lot of company. It wants to read and know things and get out more. It wants sex. It loves sex. It wants to go deeper. It's hungry for depth. It wants kindness. It wants change. It wants gentle kisses and deep liquids and warm touch. It wants chocolate. It wants to scream. It wants to stop being so angry. It wants to come. It wants to want. My vagina. My vagina. It wants everything.
Please give another big round of applause to our last act. Woo! How are we liking the show so far, right? Woo! At least one person likes it. The person who put on the show, lovely. Now, next we have the beautiful, the very talented Katie Barnes. Woo!
Someone to hold you too close, someone to hurt you too deep, someone to
Oh, hey. I said hey. Hey. My name's Caps. Yeah, that's really my name. Thanks, Mum. And I know what you're thinking. Yes, I really am this awkward. So if you don't like it, you know, well, the exits are there, and right here. You know, I keep having this reoccurring dream that I'm at the end of year 13 and I failed all my exams and I've had to go to a really shit uni, and it's scary because, like, I'm not going to have a career. But the more I think about it, I think if it does happen, it's okay, because I could always, you know, take up teaching. But then again, I wouldn't stoop that low. Now, I've had a really shit year this year, you know, it's been quite bad. Hasn't been quite as bad as Prince's year, but I won't go there. But yeah, I seriously, I've had a really shit year. You know, sixth form is really hard. Kind of makes me miss being at school, you know, like secondary school. Because life was easier back then and you get away with a lot more. Like me and my friend Ellie, right, we used to have this game. It was to see how many sanitary towels you can stick on people's heads before you get in trouble. My record was 8. But don't worry, you know, they weren't used. Well, mine weren't. I can't really speak for Ellie, you know, because she was pretty fucked up. But you know, at sixth form, I find myself doing the same things. Like, I'm either at school, at home, revising, or out binge drinking. I'm only joking, I don't revise. But you know, whatever I do, I always end up mindlessly scrolling through Facebook. Has anyone here got Facebook? Yeah? Recognise a few faces. You know, I used to love Facebook. Love it. Until the day everyone ruined it. You know what I hate most about Facebook? You know what? People in relationships. You know the ones. The ones that sort of, they post pictures not because they want to, it's just so they can let everybody know that they're with someone. And then when they post pictures, they always like the captions, and the captions are always like pages and paragraphs long, and it's always like, oh, babe. Where do I start? Don't. Don't start. Because just no one gives a fuck. You know? Like, Jesus Christ. But you know, sometimes it's okay. Like, you know when you go on Facebook and like you see 2 of your friends got together, and it's nice because like you didn't even know that like they even knew each other. And you get to watch their relationship like progress over a period of time. And it's nice because it's nice you see them have fun and you get to see them having, like, it's been nice, you get to see them, you know, just progress. Oh. And it's always really nice as well when you see them split up. You think I'm joking? I'm not. You know, I'm really mad at my boyfriend at the moment because he's taking a long time to exist. But like I said earlier, I'm quite an awkward person. So when I go on first dates, I like to step out my shell a little bit, ask personal questions to break the ice, like, you know, what's your favourite movie, or your favourite pet's name, or your mum's maiden name? Because, you know, if the date goes badly and he ends up being a prick, you can always find your way into his bank account and steal his money. So, is everyone having a good time tonight so far? Yeah? You know, everything we've done tonight, we've all created ourselves, yeah. So, don't let Bridges brainwash you into thinking this was him, because it wasn't. Alright? He thinks just because his acting career's failed that he can take credit for ours. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I just realised, wow, I'm quite mean about teachers, aren't I?
Yes.
Right. Shut up. Like, I don't hate teachers. I don't hate them. I definitely pity them. Do you want to take this outside? Alright, okay. Seriously though, I'm really upset today because this is my last show here. This is really sad. You know, in September I'm going off and starting my PGC. Thank you. You've been a good...
Give another clap for Coffee. Next we have a duet, Stay With Me from Alana and Sammy. Give them a cheer.
And you're thinking of escape. Just wrap me up in chains. But if you try to go along, don't think I'll understand. Stay with me. Stay with of your room in the darkness of your dreams. Of me, there can be no in between. But when your pride is on the floor, I'll make you beg for more. Stay with me. You better hope and pray that you make it safe back to your own world. You better hope and pray that you wake one day in your own world. 'Cause when they speak like I, they don't hear you cry in your own world. And only time will tell if you can break the spell into your own world.
Oh, hello.
Good to see you there.
Wasn't that great, yeah?
Beyond from
Yes. From Nigel Farage. The next act is Duende.
which way to Sweden?
That way? That way.
Enjoy!
Duende, a quality of
passion, or inspiration?
I have a friend called Dave. Dave, me and him are really close, and well, we met in year 7, and we're friends still in year 12. Me and Dave, we've been really close since, and we've had our fallouts, yeah, everyone has their fallouts. But the like, bond between me and Dave is that type of close. We just wouldn't fall out that much, you get what I mean. We met in year 7, and it was scary in year 7 because you don't know no one, and it's a bit like, where am I, where do I sit, where's my place here? Me and Dave, we both have a solid interest in gaming, which makes it easier for us to get along. We do some crazy stuff from time to time, like things that people just hate us doing, things people enjoy us doing. Like, for example, one time we just randomly got a bunch of eggs, threw them over a train track, and whoever didn't drop the egg lost, and you had egg over. It's important to have a friend like Dave because, well, you hold Dave up, Dave holds you up. And that's what friendship's about. It's about sharing that sort of connection with each other and getting along with each other. It makes life experiences a whole lot better. I think me and Dave will continue to be friends throughout our years at school, and we'll continue to get along well. He's always there to give me a helping hand, and I'm a lucky guy to have a friend like Dave.
So you know siblings, right? Always fighting all the time, yeah? But me and my brothers were going through a really rough patch, yeah? Always fighting. And our granddad was noticing, and he told us this story about when he was younger, and he had his brother, and they got in a terrible accident where his brother died. And when he woke up from being unconscious, he had to find out that his brother was dead. He didn't get those moments you get, you know? There are obviously the arguing all the time, but there's those nice moments. He didn't get that. And me and my brothers realised that this is why he's been more of a brother to us than a granddad. And we now treasure every moment.
When I was younger, I lived in a house with 3 brothers and my dad, so when arguments happened, they were always violent. So I used to YouTube these videos to make sure that I could always fight back. Always find these spots. And I'd always win the fights. Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? And I would always win the fights. Have you stole my airbrush, you slag? My sister was just as bad. But I just beat her up too.
Right. Parents leading their own lives. I'm walking down the street with my mum and her partner. So if you don't know, mum's partner is another woman. And I just hear stuff like this.
Lesbian!
Dyke!
Muff diver!
It really, really irritates me. You have no idea.
I know what you mean. I get the same. It's like when your dad picks you up and he's wearing socks and sandals.
Oh.
Well, like when you go to one of them family parties and your dad, he starts dancing like that.
Oh, I know what you mean. My mother being true to her sexuality. What a load of bollocks.
And then we have Mum's unnecessary rules. Number 1, having to put the dishes in the dishwasher.
They're not going to wash themselves.
Well, if I do them, what jobs have you got to do? Number 2, having to empty your pockets before putting the laundry in the basket.
That snotty tissue you left in your jeans last week
Ruined my cashmere sweater.
It was a vile purple anyway. You look like a bruise. Number 3, having to tidy your bedroom because guests are coming round.
It looks like a bomb's hit.
Yeah, but they're not coming into my room, are they?
Don't be cheeky.
Number 4, having to dress up because guests are coming round.
We want you to look nice for Sheila and Dave.
And then, when I do make the effort, Sheila comes round looking like a tramp. Number 5, not being allowed to leave your wet towel on the bed.
Alana!
Take that wet towel off your bed!
Well, it's not on your bed, is it? And finally, having to go to parties with your family.
Don't make your cousin cry again.
Don't hit your brother this time.
Keep your elbows off the table.
Alana, pull the skirt down.
You've got on far too much makeup.
Stay away from your Uncle Terry.
Oh, that's nice.
So, I was in year 10 when I really had feelings for this specific girl. I saw her and she was like no other girl I've ever seen before. And you know what people say, love at first sight. I never used to believe that thing until that moment. But, and I had a thing for her all the way through to the beginning of year 12 maybe. And in one of my English lessons we got set a task to write a poem. And at the time, because I was thinking about her, I based that poem on her. I was also hungry, so I included some food. But yeah, she heard the poem. She never knew it was about her. I never told her it was about her because we sort of drifted away at that part. So we don't really talk anymore.
Eyes like jelly tots, hair like strawberry laces. Who knew you could pack such flavours in such small faces?
Teeth like sugar cubes, lips like cherries. Who knew you could taste like so many berries?
Your breasts are like buttons, baked to perfection. Belly like chocolates. There's so much sweat.
I don't understand why you want to hide. Icing so white I'll make you my bride. Your legs are like breadsticks, so tall and thin. You taste like places that I've never been.
Your feet like bread rolls left in the sun, hard on top but with a warm, soft bum. To me, you're one of a kind, something that is hard to find.
Oh, can we please have another round of applause for Duendo, guys? Our next act is our first instalment from our choir tonight, the CLF Post-16 Choir, otherwise known as Clarkie's Angels.
Now that is how you play rugby.
That was a quality game.
Quality.
You know what my favourite bit is?
What?
Is when you stroke that ball and then just throw it.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I just love being in the scrums, you know? Right, getting under there, you know? Getting in between the legs.
Yes. And I just love the uniforms.
No, that's not what it's
That's
about.
not what it's about, buddy.
Right. Let's just hit the showers, yeah?
Come on.
Oh. It's always freezing when you get it.
Let me have a feel of you.
No. No, it's still too cold. No, get off.
Sorry.
I have some wine. Let me have a go. Oh, yes.
That's how I like it, Craig. Oh, I knew always to do with this sort of thing.
Dad taught me when I was younger.
I don't understand how you can get so flipping muddy when you're playing rugby.
Well, there's rain and there's mud.
It's just what the game's about, though, isn't it? Oh, that's true. We've got to get right in there.
Oh, I hate it when that happens. Mine's too small.
Yeah.
Don't reach.
Do you want to go on mine?
Oh, yours is bigger, isn't
It
it?
is.
Nah, still not doing it. Yeah, I've got one back.
Bloody hell, Quinn. Where have you learned that one too?
Grab it.
Oh, it's got a bit of weight to it, that has. Oh, this is reaching places others can't ever reach.
That's exactly what my dad says.
Yeah.
Do you want any new shampoo? It's new on the line. New production.
Alright then. Get these ginger locks nice and clean. Oh,
Are you joking?
bloody hell.
I'll pay your water bill. Come on.
Every single time this happens.
Oh no, I've got it in my eyes.
Hang on, I'll get your flannel.
Yeah, give me a flannel.
Hang on, where is it?
Oh, that feels so much better.
Oh, it tastes disgusting. It doesn't down here.
Oh, back on again.
That was a bit of a dilemma, wasn't it, lads? Oh, never like you, lads, but I'm just about done.
Same. Oi, lads, check out the new town.
Hey! What's that called?
The Snake.
See.
Oh, it's big.
Yeah.
So, what next?
Pop.
Rosencrown?
Oh no, it's queers night up there, and I just don't like the idea of naked men together touching each other.
No.
It's just disgusting.
Cock and balls.
Yes. That's a pretty good colour.
Squish.
just can't hold their arsenic.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He took a flower in his prime, and then he used it, and he abused it. It was a murder, not a crime. Now, I'm standing in the kitchen, carving up a chicken for dinner, and in storms my husband Wilbur in a jealous rage. You've been screwing milk, man, he said. He was crazy. He kept on screaming, you've been screwing milk, man. Then he ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
Sick, Juliet, Sunjot, Zinkel, Zinette, Zinette plus Uncle Sam, Net.
Yeah. But did you do it?
Not guilty.
My sister Veronica and I had this double act, and my husband Charlie drove around with us. Now, for the last number of our act, we did 20 acrobatic tricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spins, spread, moves back, mid, flip, flop. One right after the other. Now this one night we were posing Cicero, the three of us boozy and relaxed, and we ran out of ice. So I went out to get some. I come home, open the door, and as Veronica and Charlie, 17 a spread. Well, I was in such a state of shock, I completely blacked out, and I can't remember a thing. It wasn't until later, when I was washing the blood off my hands, I even knew they were dead. They had it come, they had it come, they had it come all along. I didn't do it, but if I'd done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? They had it come, they had it come, they had it come, they had it come, they had it come all along. I didn't do it, but if I'd done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong?
It's more than I can
good out that was?
Yeah, it was, but this ain't the bloody men's changing room.
And next we have girls times 2.
It's over there. I told you to set it up. Right, hold that. Oh, you're not going to do anything, are you? Well, that's helpful, isn't it? There's the hole. We're girl times 2 because, well, there's 2 of us.
We're actually here today to give you some dating advice because we're quite good at it. Well, have you only been divorced 3 times, 4?
3.5. I just can't decide if I want him or not. And you just got your test back, and you're all clear down there, so that's good, isn't it? It's really good, isn't it? Yeah. We were a bit worried about that, weren't we? So basically, if you're fat, boring, and ugly, like that guy, you might want to take some notes. Actually,
It's probably for you.
yeah. Well, because you have to listen to this, otherwise you're going to be single all your life. Okay. So we'll just. You're doing a performance here. Rule number 1, don't smack her on the bum. She's an independent woman with rights. Yes, that's a good rule, don't want her uncomfortable.
Unless she likes it. So, yeah, obviously you can do with that, alright?
Rule number 2, when you're out on a date, dress to impress and just don't be late. Don't wear too much makeup, just some lippy I suppose. Don't fart too often and don't pick your nose.
I need to, unless you start sneaking along and you're getting a bit peckish, but that's up to you, obviously.
That's disgusting. Rule number 3, when the waiter arrives, don't start feeling his thighs or give him come to bed eyes. Alright. You know, he had a wife and kids and now what does he have? I don't know. He doesn't have anything because of you. They're calling you all the time. Rule number 4, don't shag on the first date. He'll think you're a whore, a slag and a state. Don't go back to his flat. You know you're better than that. If you're fat and single and ugly and underpaid, follow our rules and you might just get laid. Rule number 5. brain, it gets me. Why? Why not?
I just don't find you attractive.
Oh, what's wrong with me? That's quite attractive, actually. You know, I have a good personality. It's not all about what's on the outside, you know? You know, I don't need you. I've got other partners, you know. I've got people lining up to be on the stage with me. We come in, it's not even set up. I asked you to set it up. What have you even done? You haven't written any of the rules. You haven't done anything. And you literally just look at you. You have nothing to say. I don't even need you. Okay, so should we have another round of applause for Girls Plus 2? Band called the 1%.
Bloody hell, we're in the corner.
Oh, the corner?
Every gig this happens.
They better have my only green M&Ms.
Because they're not. You really do.
How tiny does this person was performing? Hello. Oh, hello. We are the 1%. Cannot tell, we're very rich. Right at the front there with a hat with our money in it. We thought you could do with some, so there's that for you. We're doing a little song today we've written called Life Ain't Easy. It's all about the problems of being a rich, upper-class gentleman like yourself. So when the band's ready, we'll just play that one for you, alright? What a lucky lot you are. Life ain't easy being me, you know. Life ain't easy being me, you know. Walk to the shops and what does one see? No sugar or milk for my tea. Life ain't easy being me, you know. Life ain't easy being me, you know. Wake up in the morning, I was 5 minutes late. Got to catch the bus, that's a flipping hate. Now I'm walking in the rain, oh for goodness sake. Life ain't easy being me, you know. Life ain't easy being me, you know. Got a shiver down my spine, yes I have a hunch. I look inside my bag and I've lost my lunch. Life ain't easy being me, you know. Life ain't easy being me, you know. Go to check my phone, oh what has it done? It's flat out of battery, I guess I'll blame my mum, cause she's always doing things like this. Like when I go to watch Game of Thrones, I put it in a tip. Yes mum, I know, you told me to clean my room an hour ago. But this is my personal space, mother. Yes? So what are you doing right? Okay, alright, okay. Do not need to raise your voice at me, mum. You do not need to raise your voice at me in my room, alright? Yeah?
Wilhelm, you're right.
Do you need some water?
Do you want to smoke a bifter?
No.
Are you going to be okay to carry on, mate?
I can carry on.
Yeah?
Do you know what? I just want to say this. It's really hard having two loving parents that just care. You know?
You know, I can totally relate to that.
Yeah.
I really can.
Are we ready, guys? Yeah?
Yeah.
Life ain't easy being me, you know. Life ain't easy being me, you know. Well then, that's enough. enough about me. Let's hand the mic to the killer MC, Jacques de la Grivry.
My name is Jack, yeah that's me. I love a pastry, motherfucking right. Brioche champagne, paninis and flan. Anything to satisfy, that's my plan. But when left open, you best be hoping, cause 25 minutes without that seal, I can't explain the emotions I feel. Whoa.
Life ain't easy, being me, you know. Life ain't easy, being me, you know. Wow, Jack, that was some heavy bars. Hey Lois, don't be shy, tell the people about your Wi-Fi.
I log onto Facebook, I just want to say hey, but I can't get connection, the router's not that far away. I turn on my 4G and oh, this is perfect. I take a closer look and I've got no service. Dappy's £20 a month for this phone in my pocket. May as well just drop it. Guess I got screwed over by Virgin Media. This device doesn't make my life any easier.
Damn, Lois. Damn, Lois, a story is whack. Hey, Gabriella, tell us about your Mac.
My teacher started to go berserk, so I thought, shit, I better start my homework. So I got out my Mac, that's when I saw the ginormous crack. Had to put my work to a halt. Everybody knows this is Steve Jobs' fault.
Steve Jobs is a knob.
Steve Jobs is a knob. Steve Jobs, you're a knob. Steve Jobs, you're a knob. Steve Jobs, you're a knob.
Hey,
Yeah?
isn't Steve Jobs dead?
No.
That's a bit in the program.
No. I saw him in a movie, like, not that long ago.
Yeah, that was Michael Fassbender. That was Michael Fassbender.
Sorry, hang on, I don't follow. Who's dead? Steve Jobs or Michael Fassbender?
Steve Jobs is dead!
Oh, okay.
Oh, so that's probably why you died at the end.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
wonder
right.
what happened. Shit.
Well, no, it's the film industry's fault for not making it clear, so...
Yeah. Well, guitar solo? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We've been the 1%. Like to say again, if you need some money, please just take some. You've been terrible.
We like to drink the Mabel, because Mabel is orange. We like to drink the Mabel, because she gets it down in 7, 6, what?
The
There are just some things you are never going to unsee. Okay, so next up is Molly Screwloose.
That's what they say I've got. Or maybe they say I'm not playing with a full deck. But hey, what the heck can I do? Baby, I've got a screw loose for you. That's what they're calling me. Not metaphorically, maybe truly insane. But they can't hear the voice in my head, giving orders to keep loving you. Eccentric, erratic, toys in the belfry, but dancing yet. But I just don't see the harm carving your name in my arms. It's so hard to be 16 and see so that I know it's worth the cost. Made up my mind, which I have not. Clinically fortified, the Canada doctors tried to lock me away. But until that day, when they finally do, I'll be here if you need a loose screw.
Really well done for that Molly Creep. That was absolutely fantastic. Can we, everyone?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the final of tonight's act, one which countless hours of work and dedication have really gone into, and I think, consequently, we have the beginnings of what could possibly be a modern classic. So I'd like to welcome to the stage once again, Clarky's Angels. We have prepared for you tonight. It is an original, and we took much of our inspiration from 18th century operas, such as Cherubini's Medea, and also some more modern composers, such as Stephen Sondheim. And I think the way in which we've been able to transpose a really classic style into the modern day and make it consumable for a young audience is really very interesting. So I do hope you share with me in this interest. And